Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Uh, you know, Grow. I record a daily podcast, Grow. And Grow is really my life. It truly is. I live to grow and I grow to live for God. I'm here for God. I'm here to sow the seeds of love, the parable of the sower. And we have been on a journey. Um, and I want you to know that what you see, what you hear is really me. I got to get on there and I got to update my website because since that picture that's on that website of me, I have lost 75 pounds. I don't even look like that anymore. And it's really something to look then and look now and see me. I love me. And I want you to look in the mirror and love thee. Because I love you. I do. I love you in God who commands me. God said for us to love. I'm going to tell you something. This is a daily podcast. But this podcast is not to broadcast on the oppression. So you get on some other shows and listen, and they talking about this and talking about that. That's the reason God took TV from me. Because can you imagine me and all my shows I used to love to watch? I used to love my shows. I lived for my shows. I had so many shows that I couldn't even watch them all. The DVR was full. Then I was like, dang, I had to delete the DVR because I ain't got time to watch all these shows. It's too many shows. And I'm trying to keep up with shows. Always watching TV. Deadly Women, got to keep up with that. Breaking news, run chasing that. It's always something. And I'm so thankful and grateful to God. I used to get on, what you talking about? I used to get on YouTube to make sure I didn't miss an episode of Deadly Women. I wanted all the ideas. I want to know. And then I thought about it and plotted. And God said, grow. So, because he was raring to go. He said, I want you to turn your back on grow. You were here to serve me. So that meant we were going back to cutting up, clowning, and fighting with the police. That's what you want to do. So what you asking me to do is take something and go upside your head. Because, see, he know I can't go toe-to-toe with him. I got all the might and power in God. I'm telling you, I ain't going to say what God can't do. It may rise up in me. And I just whoop him. A 6-foot demon came to destroy me and told me turn my back on what's helping me, what's delivering me from you and your evil. Because, see, he wanted to keep it up because he was cheating. He wanted to keep it up. He couldn't stand the quiet me. I record the episode, I record the show when he gone to work or when he was asleep. He didn't never get to interrupt the show. Never. God worked it out that way. You see that. From the time that the podcast began, August 29th, when the show began, because it began on YouTube. And when it started there, it's been something. God always, I always recorded the show when he left and went to work or when he was asleep, because he always went to sleep. You can bank on that. He was going to sleep. You could take it to the bank he was going to sleep. And I used to be so glad. Oh, you mean to tell me I got 1 hour of peace where this man ain't running around screaming, hollering. Ooh, I just didn't know how to act. But I knew I had to record. I had to take advantage of that day, that time that he was off, that he went to sleep, and hurry up and go record my episode. Yeah, honey. I had to grow. God said grow. And I'm here to grow. And I'm tell you something. It gets worse. The oppression. It gets worse. I know. You just when you think you can't hear something else, you hear some more. They done brought it on. Here it is. You see it. It's right there in front of you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do is right there. They done called you up with it. They done said something about you. They done told you something. You done heard it on the news. They done brought it back to you. They done took it away from you. But they left some of it. You know, I'm telling you. Honey, he used to leave. I said, I ain't never coming back. One day he left and left his wallet. You know, he always used to leave and go for a couple of days, get mad and say, I ain't never coming back. Oh, there he go mowing. See, I thought I was going to beat the mowers. I got up early, honey. It's early around here. Man, I just knew I was going to beat the mowers. See what I'm telling you around here? Little itty bitty yards. Teensy weensy yards around here. But everybody got a teensy weensy yard. And everybody, you know, just like mowing on different days. Let me see where he at. And they be riding on tractors on these teensy weensy yards. And let me tell you this. The man over there that had the dog, it wasn't even no room for a dog. It wasn't nowhere that a dog can be. It ain't even no yard. You know, nowhere. Just a little patch of grass. That's what he over there mowing. I'm going to show you the yard. I'll take a picture. But it's a bunch of them. Okay. That's our cue to leave. That's our cue to leave. I'm telling you, honey. Every day they mowing over here at the lighthouse. But the thing of it is, I thought I was going to beat him to it. And it's loud. Because you can almost hear it over the fan. Let me try something else. It's loud. Let me go to another part of the lighthouse. And get away from the mowers. You know, it's early. And he over here. I'm telling you something. I'm glad I don't work nights no more. And have to listen to this all day. See, because you can't get away from the noise in here. Everybody that mows, you hear it. Every little thing that goes on outside the lighthouse and inside the lighthouse, you hear it. Just like I was hearing it last night. My daughter wasn't hearing it, but I heard it all up the stairs and all upstairs. Honey, so much so that I went and sat outside for a minute. Because I kind of got a little unnerved, like I'm getting out. Let me go and get out the way of this noise. I'm telling you. You know, to interrupt the work of God. But it ain't no interruption, honey. That's okay. You know, every time I always get a jump on the mowers. You used to have to leave the lighthouse for the cat. But I'm here. See there? It's loud. It's loud. A little bitty patch of grass. And no matter where I go, I cannot get away from the mowers. All mowing all these yards out here. But, you know, that's what they do. You know, let them be in peace. It just take a minute and then it's over with. Just like oppression. You know, it come at you just like a minute and then it's over with. So I had to relocate. You know, I had to relocate from the oppression. And now I have beautiful days and nights of peace. Besides the mowers. And besides the cat. And besides the noise. You know, this and that. I'm telling you. But I seek peace. I seek it anyway. I seek peace, and one day I'm going to have peace. I'm going to have real, true peace. Because, see, I don't even need the TV. Do you know I don't even have time in the morning to really check in with the news? You know, because I have to grow for God. So that means I got to go make a move. I got to go make it do what it do in God, honey. I do. And I do. I do it. I'm like Nike. I just do it. I do it in God, though. You're going to see me doing it in the Lord. That's what you're going to see me doing. Rising every day to reach my greatness in God, because the Spirit of God is within me. That makes me God. I'm a representative of God. I'm begotten. The Trinity goes on, honey. It don't stop. It don't end. We are all my children of God. He says so. I shall be your father, and you shall be my children. That was quote, unquote. That was God. So I'm here to tell you, honey, get it together. Get your act together, because God is a spirit. Just like the spirit that makes noises and windows fly up in here and have me hearing voices and seeing things. Is it really there? Yes, there. There's spirits around us, honey. By these people out here ghost chasing and paranormal study and all this other stuff, I can tell you it's true. Because look here, where I once seen, where I see the energy, I see it, I feel it, and the energy speaks to me. But wait a minute, I got something to tell you. The energy speaks to me, told me to grow. The energy speaks to me, told me to tell you to grow. The energy speaks to me every day. And the energy also speaks to thee. What energy is guiding thee? This is spirituality. This is one-on-one with you and God. What energy is guiding thee? Because I'm going to tell you something, huh? You talk about higher dimensions. There's higher dimensions. There are higher dimensions. There's a world beyond this world that you don't even know about. See, you down here seeking it. You down here trying to get it on this earth. And you know what? They're laughing. Because while you down here getting it, you ain't getting nothing. None of this belongs to you. It may be yours right now, temporarily. But I can look over my life and look at everything I had. Do you know how much stuff I had? My stuff. All my stuff. Everything, my pictures of my children. I lost some of that stuff. I got a lot of it, but I lost a lot of it. My clothes, my furniture, my stove, my dining room set, my stuff, my things, my house, my cars, my rings, my bling bling, my everything happened to be God. Wasn't none of those things, those idol worships. Wasn't none of those things, honey. See, I didn't realize what was holding me. Right now, as I'm standing here talking to you, my back is hurting. But I feel the arms of the Lord supporting me as I'm standing here. As my back feel like it want to be weak. For real. I'm not playing with you. I wouldn't play with you. I wouldn't get on here and pay my money to play with you. I pay my money. I pay into my ministry. I pay into my movement. Grow. Because you will grow. And it means everything in the world for me, for you to grow, for you to survive, for you to live, for you to rise. And as you rise, grab some folks up, link up and lock up, and y'all all rise up. Because see, we on the come up as a people. We are one. I'm telling you, we are one. One love. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. That's why the podcast is steady growing, honey. I'm tell you something. My ancestors was shipped all over the world to build up the world. So I am the world. We are the world. That's what he's trying to tell you. We are the world. He put that down in writing, and that is true. We are. This whole world is ours. It belongs to us. It don't just belong to you because you got all the money. I'm here to tell you, honey, your money don't mean nothing. Because when you leave here, you got to leave it. It ain't going with you. Somebody can write you a check, lay it in the coffin with you. I'd like to see you cash it. Because I'll be there. I'd like to see you cash it and get in with it. It don't work like that. We get in by our hearts. What have you done? What are you doing, hon? And that means to you. Don't take the oppression out on you. Love you. What you see in the mirror, love you. You know, you may see you may have to do a little something. I need, yeah, I want to do this, do that. You know, I want to go to the dentist. That's, you know, because I got this thing about doctors. I'll tell you about it later on. But I got this thing about doctors. I've had very bad experience with doctors, with dentists, with doctors, period. You know, want to do this and do that, experimenting, pulling, without medicine, without anesthesia, you know, just doing all kind of different things. I don't, you know, want to get into it. But I got to put that aside because I have to have dental work done. And I have not went to the dentist because of that. What has happened to me with a dentist. I haven't been back. And I need to have dental work done. You know, I want to fix it. I don't know how it happened. I got a chip in my tooth, and I couldn't tell you how it happened. But I know I used to like to drink. But I don't know how that chip happened. I don't. But glory be to God for the whole growth story. It is what it is, but it ain't gonna be as we grow. As we grow, as we grow, as we grow, as we grow. God bless us as we grow. God help us as we grow. God bless us as we grow. God help us as we grow. As we grow, as we grow, we are on the move. The rod and the staff, they comfort you. Don't focus on the problem, focus on the solution. See, because there are some people down here who are just driven by evil. And what we're going to do is use love and drive it out. We're going to drive it out to the farthest corners of the world and drop it off. Because as the world turns, as the world is round, you can't drop off evil in the universe and grab hold of the good energy and rise to a higher dimension because you have the wisdom to know the things that you can change and accept that you cannot. And pray about it. And do what you can for you right then and there to make a difference for you, for your surrounding, for your environment. Let's reduce, reuse, and recycle. See, that's what I had to do with me. Reduce me, reuse me for God. Recycle me. I ain't who I used to be. I'm recycled. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's what we got to do. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce you. Cause see, you too much. Reduce you. I was too much. I was doing too much. And God had, hey, wait a minute. I'm trying to get your attention. I tell you what will get your attention. Let me put you over here. Yo, let me sit you down for a minute. And honey, when God sat me in there, I had to put it all in the hands of the Lord. See, because God had took care of my babies. I ain't have to worry about them no more. Because I was worrying and stressing about them. DCFS was at the door. You know, was over there. And I'm telling you, just all kind of mess and stress. And I didn't want my kids to go in foster system. And I prayed. And as I prayed, God moved. You hear me? God moved. And brought their father, who they hadn't seen in 2 years. His 3 baby daddies. I got 3 baby daddies. Yeah. 5 kids, 3 baby daddies. But God moved this one, and he came and got all 3 of them. And even the one that wasn't his. And I thank God for that. And so that I was able to focus on the Lord, because when you focusing on your babies, you can't focus on anything else. And I'm praying, Lord, this situation is getting volatile. I need you right now. I cannot lose my children to foster care, to the state, and then I got to fight the state to get them back. Please, God, help me. I can't do anything in here. Please. And honey, God moved. God came in, showed up, showed out, so that I was able to focus in on God. So I want you to do that. I want you to focus in on God. Because a lot of times God will take us and put us in a quiet place where all you can do is sit in and focus in on Him. You know, as He trying to get your attention. Because see, what you down here chasing, it don't mean nothing, honey, even if you chasing people. Because that's what I was doing. I had my track on the wrong person. I should have had my track on the Lord. You know, I should have been tracking God instead of tracking you. You know, because what you out there doing, you going to do you. But I got to be over here doing me and the Lord. See, I got to make me happy. I got to find my own happiness. I can't depend on you to make me happy. You be lost the keys of my happiness and the keys of your happiness too. Because you can't be happy doing you. Let God do you. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's what we got to do for the breakthrough. For the love, peace, and soul train, just get on board and thank the Lord. You don't need no ticket. You don't need no ticket, honey. It's all in your heart. Check your heart at the door. The ego has got to go, because none of that even matter. We are all one. Children of God, you are beautiful just as you are. Just as God created you. You are beautiful. Beautiful you. Now look in the mirror and say, I love you. Greatness reached over our oppression through wisdom all over the world. God bless you, kings and queens. Keep on keeping with the dream.